Do you remember when you were a child, how you wanted everything done immediately? When tomorrow was never good enough, you wanted it today. Well, my contention is that as adults, we're exactly the same. We don't want to wait endlessly for decisions to be made. We don't want to wait for a long time between an idea has been mooted and it comes to fruition. Why do we do that? Why do we assume that anything should take a long time? Mayor Jaime Lerner in Brazil, he turned his city, Curitiba, into the most revered eco-city in the world. His vision, a city designed for people. He engaged people at all levels in the city. Well, one thing he did that really impressed me is he said to his planning department, how long will it take to pedestrianise a street? They gave some answer like 3 to 6 months, and he said, I want it done in 48 hours. Did they do it in 48 hours? Yes, they did. And the response was amazing. Of course, the shopkeepers were delighted because they had more people in the street shopping, children were playing, people were eating sandwiches, and by the way, they were spending more money. The result was that all the neighbouring shopkeepers said, we want a bit of that as well, because look what's happening. Now, I say this because I work with lots of organisations, and people are frustrated because they're not being given the ability to make a decision, because things have to go through routes. Things have to go to subcommittees, to main committees, to directors, to managers. And it's wrong, because if you employ someone to do a job. Let them do the job. Let them make decisions. The difference that makes to an organisation and its energy and its focus is enormous. I've seen it again and again. And whenever I go, people say, why does this take so long? Someone will say, because that's the process we've got. It's always been that way. Why? Time is precious. We're in a time now of enormous change. What's happening now will dwarf the Industrial Revolution in its scale and pace. Pace. Pace is important. If we want people to trust that we are moving things forward, then let's make them happen quickly. Let's remove those unnecessary processes. Let's make time something that we value. And unless you're a craftsman who's working very, very meticulously on something to produce a beautiful finished product, take as little time as you can, because we don't need to spend endless amounts of hours and days and months taking something from an idea to fruition. That's why I say, if you're any organisation, look at how you make decisions. Allow people to make decisions at all levels, and you will speed things up, you will energise people, you will boost their confidence, and you'll improve the customer experience. Time is precious.